Good morning, sunshine. Look, Mommy's got you sitting up in bed. Yeah? You sitting up in bed? What you gonna do today? We don't have school. We were supposed to have doctor's appointments, but the snow canceled all that. What you want to do? You're gonna watch some TV? You gonna get up in your stander? What else? I don't know. I don't know either. We'll figure something out. Okay, Raelynn, let's get ready for the day. You okay? Here we go. Yeah? Ready to get in your chair? Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Up in your chair. You look good, Raelynn. Let's get your arms situated better, though, so you're more comfortable. There you go, Raelynn. Are you talking? You're a cutie. So Raelynn was supposed to have doctor's visits today.
Three visits. We're doing two of them.
So we're doing them online today since it's so cold out. There's snow on the ground. Lots and lots of snow. So
You ready to say hi to someone?
what's this next one?
Infectious disease.
Infectious disease. To make sure you have no infections, Raelynn.
I don't know how they're going to check that from.
Well, they have blood work that they've done and stuff.
Yeah, her blood work's been looking good. Actually, we get to tell them that maybe her seizures are a result of her antibiotics, according to the two neurologists.
How are you?
We're pretty good.
Good. Are you a teacher?
I am a online English teacher. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, I got my whole setup here. I was doing it before remote learning was cool. We were doing remote teaching. We met with Dr. Tomko today, and we met with Dr. Ueda in the CP clinic yesterday, and her seizures have been increasing a lot.
No, I've read that in the note.
Yeah, so it could be a few things. One, her hormones are definitely it seems like she's bumped up in puberty some. So she's been menstruating since she's 6 years old, but it's always been like super, super light spotting or hardly noticeable, and it wasn't last cycle. So I wonder if.
I did read that too in the note yesterday.
And then another thing is, there was three things. Oh, her digestive system is really changing for the better. It's doing better. But that affects how many calories she absorbs. And the more carbs she gets, the more seizures she has. So possibly improved digestion is making seizures a little worse. The other thing is, it kind of seems like about the time we switched over to oral antibiotics, they really increased.
Specifically about levofloxacin or the interaction with their meds?
They both said it could be causing an increase in seizures. Dr. Ueda seemed to think that cefepime was more likely to cause an increase in seizures. But I mean, they recognized we can't just take her off an antibiotic. So we're going to adjust her VNS. I'm going to talk to endocrine about her hormones.
Okay.
And see if those two things will help some.
Okay. And I will talk with my colleague who thinks not levofloxacin. I haven't specifically, but then again, I haven't used levo like a ton.
Another thing with Raelynn is like so many different things trigger seizures. So for a while last year, it was changes in lighting. Where lighting had never triggered seizures before, all of a sudden changes in lighting were. When she was a toddler, position changes would trigger a seizure. Like I could guarantee if I sat her up, she'd have a little seizure. If I laid her down, she'd have a little seizure. Heartburn a couple years ago was triggering seizures. So if this antibiotic has some sort of side effect she can't tell us, it might just be that side effect is triggering a seizure. Like if it gives her a headache, or if it gives her nausea, or if it gives her indigestion.
Yeah.
So.
That makes sense. Well, let's keep an eye on it. I think your plan is a good one. I will still reach out to my colleagues and Dr. Orslin, who's really familiar with Raylynn's case, and see if she has any other thoughts. But yeah, so they did consider levofloxacin when you were speaking with them, I guess.
Yeah, both of them said it could be antibiotics. But it could also be hormones. They also thought the digestive system, that makes sense.
So you guys, I know you were in the ER for the fevers, and whatever came of all of that?
Every single lab looked good. So it was just higher than it had been all those other times.
Yeah.
But all the labs looked good. There was some spots that, to me, looked different, like bonier. And the ortho residents are like, no, none of her hardware's moved. I can tell that's a little bit hard to tell because pictures are always taken from different angles.
Yeah.
I think Dr. Lumen probably thinks I'll check it again in March and see, but
Okay.
I don't know. I just know there's bumps there that weren't there, but maybe its swelling went down, or maybe she's lost some weight.
Yeah. There's her platelets were a little more elevated, and her sed rate was more elevated. And so, yeah, I would want to get repeat labs. I know it's been a couple weeks, but when you guys don't come back to St. Louis until...
We're here tomorrow. We're there tomorrow.
Can I order labs for her to have tomorrow?
Yeah, she's going to be in the OR for ethanol injections and a dental cleaning. So they'll already have to do an IV and everything.
OR? Okay. Any other medication changes?
They're increasing her Epidiolex. That's a seizure med, and we had to decrease it because it causes runny stools, and when her digestion was getting worse, that was just... But since her digestion's getting better, they increased that just today.
Like a lot from her baseline?
Yeah, the last 2 days she had 6 big seizures, and last week and the week before was like 4 to 5 a day big seizures, and we were for a while only seeing like 1 to 3.
Okay.
So
double.
okay.
Okay, and let us know if you need anything.
All right, thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Raelynn.